Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. We are back with some exclusive content. We're here to talk today about New Era and New Era Direct. They've been releasing some new stuff. Jason is our resident hat crawler. He's constantly keeping you guys updated on, what hats are dropping, where they're dropping. But, the big change this year was New Era is dropping a lot of stuff themselves. So what are sort of the trends you've been noticing, Jason, with the hat releases?
Yeah. So New Era, everybody knows 2020 is the 100th anniversary of New Era. So along with that, they went back into their vault and mixed in some of their older styles, especially for MLB teams. And they came out with some new stuff pretty consistently throughout the year. I would say like every week, maybe 2 weeks, they were dropping some new MLB team collection, whether it would be a blast from the past, like the split crown or the chaos, or they came out with some new stuff like the clouds and the visor hits, some cool double logo stuff. And then their most recent one was, which was, well, we'll get into it later, the Patch Pride. But yeah, I know there's probably, 30 to 40 different MLB collection drops this year directly from New Era, which is nice to see. And I know you went pretty deep on some of these, especially when it relates to Boston.
Yeah.
Here. So I was just wondering if you could maybe show some of us what you picked up this year directly from New Era when it comes to the Red Sox.
Yeah. Some people ask Leon and I for vault dives, right? Like to dive into the vault. So what we did today was I pulled out a bunch of the New Era direct purchases from this year. Now, before I actually show them, I just want everyone to kind of understand that these may not be the types of hats that you go deep in, meaning if you're like a fan of the team, you're definitely gonna want to get these. But if you weren't a fan of the team, you're not going to get your team and then 6 others. To me, there are a few hats that New Era has released this year, one of them being Patch Pride, where I went beyond my normal team. But the ones I'm about to show you, I did not really go beyond my normal team in most cases. Okay.
Yeah. And the good thing about these collections is we've been seeing that not only, normally they would do like the normal teams, the LA, New York, Houston, but they've been doing a lot of range. So a lot of these collections, if they didn't drop with the full 30 right away, they did it after the fact, like when they re-upped the cloud. So they did a smaller release first and then re-upped with all the teams. So
yeah, the cloud is about the only one I can think of where they really didn't do all 30 at one time. There was just maybe a handful where they didn't.
It's almost like they were putting feelers out.
Yep.
And there's something I don't like about that hat, but when I show it, I'll show you guys.
Right.
So I'll start here. I'll start with the Ligature Collection. So the Ligature Collection, unfortunately for me, the Red Sox one is probably the most blah of the entire collection, but it was a pretty interesting collection of hats that New Era threw out there. This one pulls the B from the jersey front rather than the customary hat B, and then pops that in the back. So this was just released, I don't know, about a month and a half ago or so. And another cool collection from New Era.
I really love the concept of that one.
Me too. And I think there were some real winners in that one. I did get a few teams outside of my own in that one. This one was earlier this year. This basically has a light silhouette of all of the old logos kind of in the background on the crown of the hat and the visor.
Yeah. They're sketched into that fabric, and that's why they called it the sketch collection.
Yeah. So. Again, not a hat I'm going to get other teams of, but for my team, I had to get it. You guys remember this one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
just logo disturbed. Yeah. Oof.
I like that though. I don't know.
I could have done without that.
That's almost like the Toronto Blue Jays spring training hat. They always throw the Blue Jay above the Batterman.
The only one I got from a different team for that one was the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah.
You guys remember this one?
Yeah, this one was earlier in the year, right? It's the one with the 3. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
And that beautiful razor
and the jersey logo on the back.
This is another winner. This isn't one that I got in any other teams, but I certainly got it in mine. And here's what we were just talking about.
The cloud. The infamous
If
cloud.
it were just that, I would love it.
Yes.
But then you throw this on there and then this. I mean,
that's not even team fun, is it?
No.
Not on the back.
No. Looks like
Like a
Charlie
comic
Brown. It
font.
looks like Charlie
Yeah.
Brown wrote it on the back. But again, a hat that I'd get for my team, but not necessarily anybody else. But New Era giving options.
Yeah. Sometimes they got 2 teams on that hat.
This was
The
a pretty
bloom.
cool one.
Yeah.
The bloom.
That,
Yeah.
that one was cool.
Tonal side
Yeah.
hit.
Yep. You guys see that there?
Not bad.
Then they also had this one that came out, I don't know, maybe 6-7 months ago.
The slants.
The slant.
Yep, the
Yeah.
slant.
I like that putting that jersey
The
jersey font on the
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, you do have to size up in that one. I learned that the
Definitely
hard
not
way.
probably not a comfortable hat to wear, but definitely cool to have in the
Mhm.
collection.
This is nice, right?
The team mirror.
Yeah.
Team mirror. Then you had this one, which was, I think it was dubbed the flag.
Yep.
You kind of see the silhouette,
There's
that,
oh,
like,
there it is.
that
there's
tonal B in the back.
elements. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and then it's got the B on the back, which Jason Mead hates, but hey, it's
Yep.
there
Give me a Batterman.
with that gray bottom.
I like the gray bottom though.
Now this one's wild, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the ransom note.
Again, look at this, man. Another tonal B on the hat.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
wondering if they have to do that for MLB licensing reasons when they
I
when
bet
they
they- I
mess
bet
up
they
the
do.
logo. Yeah.
Just to show one that's proper.
Not messed up. Yep.
Yeah.
So this one's really cool, and this is the most recent. This was right before Patch Pride.
Yeah. The
Visor
visor
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this one, what's interesting is because the visor's got the embroidery. This has got that smooth under, so it doesn't
Yeah.
have the stitching on the under. But then it's also got that liner in there.
Ooh, that liner is pretty cool.
Does the top have multiple layers of stitching or is it flat?
No, it has the stitching on the
Okay.
top.
That's cool.
Mean there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
there's a-
teams like Florida only got 3 hits. That was so funny.
Some teams got 2. There was
Two?
one team that only had 2. I can't
Jeez.
remember. But yeah.
I remember Florida didn't go back. They only kept it to Miami days. So they
Yeah.
just
Those unstitched bottoms. I understand why they do it. They just feel weird in hand. You know, you're
And they
expecting to feel that
if
stitching.
you curve the brim, they kind
bunch
of,
up. Yeah.
you know where you see that a lot is on Seattle Pilots hats because of the scrambled eggs on the visor.
Yeah.
So that was like the non-100-year anniversary stuff that was released. I think I think this is all released over the last 12 months, but I'll quickly go through the 100-year anniversary stuff. So this again is illustrating the fact that New Era has been peppering us with good stuff to buy of our team, right?
Mhm.
So here's just the classic Red Sox hat on field with that gold New Era 100-year anniversary patch, right?
Yeah. And that was like the first one they did this year. And I thought that was setting us up for what would be a great year.
Yeah. I think. Listen, let me show them. And I think they were okay. This is a
Mhm.
wool blackout hat, and you can kind of see that. This
You
was
see the 100 there.
this
yeah.
is a staple with New Era, right? The blackout cap. I mean,
Yep.
I'm not a huge fan of blackout caps, but you know. Then there was this one, man. This one raised some eyebrows, but it also concerned some people because it didn't go all the way around the hat, but the wave cap.
Yeah. This one was a hit when it first came out in Japan.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do the all the way around. Probably save some
don't-
money or something.
maybe the Batterman. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe the bat.
I'm
like
actually
MLB.
okay with this. Like everyone was all up in arms. I'm like, I actually like it the way it is.
Did you have to size up for that one, Pierre?
Yes, this is a 3/8.
Okay, and it fits proper. Like it
Yep.
fits like a 3.
Mm-hmm.
One.
I'll never wear the hat though.
Yeah.
No.
It's heavy as hell, right?
That's heavy, but this one's heavier.
This one? Okay.
The chaos.
The chaos is heavy.
So those are all embroidered.
Yeah.
Everything on here is embroidered. So people really, there's a lot of people that
Yeah.
didn't like this hat, but this is an impressive piece of work.
It's like bulletproof. Barely
All right,
bends.
we got 2 more to show. We got 2 more to show from the 100-year anniversary. Okay.
Yeah.
The Scarface.
And you either, just like this hat, man, had 2 sides. You either love this one or hated this one.
Yep.
There was really no in between.
A lot of people
Yeah.
were waiting for this to retro. This was original. I think it's like 2005 or something. It was a
Yeah.
long time ago.
The 100-year anniversary cap in this style was pretty cool. And then the last one from the 100-year anniversary collection, so far for the Red Sox was the Flawless. Now this cap has
Flawless.
been around for, this is a staple, right?
Mhm.
I remember having one of these probably 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah,
I remember seeing Fred Durst in a music video with one of these Yankees
Mhm.
ones.
the Yankee one,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So those are so I think that kind of illustrates what New Era has been up to, right? New Era has been giving us a lot of stuff to kind of sink our teeth into with our respective teams.
Yep.
Now, the collection that I'm about to show you guys is this one.
Mhm.
Patch Pride. So Patch Pride, at first I was like, all right, I got to get the Red Sox. I probably got to get the Diamondbacks just because I love their logos. But then as I started digging in, I started to realize there's a few more that I wanted. So I'll start with the Red Sox since I've just been nailing you guys with Red Sox hats for the last 5 to 7 minutes. What I love
Solid,
about
man.
this hat is probably one of my most prized possessions now, because it
Really?
has two of my favorite patches on one hat. The 2004 World Series, which is ultra important to me because that's when the Red Sox broke the curse of the Bambino. That's the year my daughter was born. This was such a pivotal year in my life. That 2004 means so much to me. Then you've got that 99 All-Star Game patch, which is again my favorite All-Star game of all time. Pedro mowing down steroid freak after steroid freak. Ted Williams and all those other Hall of Famers, all the living Hall of Famers met on the field in Fenway Park. Incredible All-Star game. This hat is a must-have for any Red Sox fan. But then, you've also got these two on the back, which I just think this hat is so well done.
Yeah,
I
I know.
really do.
I know they kept all of the All-Star Game patches on one side and the World Series
Yep.
patches on
They did.
the side.
I just showed. That's why I
wish
just
for this
that's-
one. I just wish
Right.
for this one they flipped it. I
Not
just
me.
wish they flipped it.
Not me.
Yeah,
I
can
I
kinda
like that
see
smaller. I like this smaller one.
Fair. It's a great collection. I had to jump on the Blue Jay one.
Yours is here.
I wish I got more, but for sure I had to secure the Blue Jay one right away.
Now, Leon, as I'm showing these, you know who designed these, right?
Yep. Friend of the show, Leo Rodriguez. He's actually agreed to do a spot later on to kind of go through his process. This was one of his top collections of the year. So we'll,
Yeah, it's impressive, man.
under the cap with them very soon.
Then you got the Pittsburgh
Ooh.
Pirates, right?
That's nice.
It's got, what is that? The 79 World Series, right?
Yep.
Then you've got this 2006 All-Star Game.
See that one a lot. Ooh, that's just some big patches on the back there.
That P,
Yes.
you rarely see that P.
You rarely see it, but dude, this is like, these are well done hats, man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like a whole team's history on a hat.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. They took the most relevant World Series, the most relevant All-Star Game, and threw the patches on there. Next, I love the California Angels, Los Angeles Angels, Anaheim Angels, whatever the hell you want to call them. I love their logos.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got that 2002 World Series. I think that was Jim Edmonds was a big part of that team, right?
Probably. That's a lot smaller than we usually see it. That's
Yeah.
it's pretty
It's
nice.
actually on the proper hat, so it's weird.
Yeah.
Then we got Leon's favorite Angels logo.
Ugh.
Angels in the outfield.
Another winner, man. Another winner. Then I'm going to save that one for last. So, boom. Now
some
you can't use the inaugural season patch because that's not the vibe they were going for on these, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But they have, oh god, they have amazing logos, and they got that All-Star Game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the 2001 World Series where they beat the New York Yankees. So I love it. Look at that, man. Look at that. Now this is something I can see me wearing backwards.
Maybe. There's a lot of embroidery on these hats for me.
Beautiful though.
It
All
is.
right. Now this is probably, besides the Red Sox, this one's probably my favorite.
Reds? Okay.
A lot of history on this hat.
Get the Eric Davis, Rob
90 World-
Dibble, 1990
Sabo.
World Series, Chris Sabo at third base.
Rob Dibble had that
Then-
crazy leg kick.
This 1988 All-Star Game patch.
We're going
Come
deep
on, man.
with that.
This is a winner, man.
That's
Yeah,
a nice
incredible.
looking hat.
So was
Listen, man.
there a Seattle one? Because Seattle never
was.
made the World Series. So what did they do for them?
I believe they used two. Yeah, I believe it was an anniversary patch and a All-Star game patch.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So they didn't leave Seattle out.
No, they didn't, which was surprising.
I do believe these were the best of the bunch, in my opinion. Now, obviously, I'm going to be biased with the Red Sox one, but I think the Reds, I think the Angels, I think the Diamondbacks, and I think Pittsburgh. I don't know, man. Their logos are just so cool to me.
Yeah. Do you think old you would have just bought, Boston and LA and called it a day? Or because you've been mentioning you've been straying outside your normal teams.
Well, what I'm trying to do is find some balance in the collection. So, Boston, I don't want to balance anything to Boston.
Yeah, you just got to get Boston.
With LA, it's like, all right, Pierre, give it a rest.
Yeah.
But the beauty of LA is you're getting stuff with LA and New York that you don't get with the other teams. So, if you really like a design, or some sort
you had
of,
no choice.
You have no choice. Like if there's a Japanese release, 9 times out of 10, it's not a Red Sox, it's LA. Red Sox would be the next after those two, probably, right? You get LA, you get the Yankees, you get LA, then you would get the next. If there's going to be another team, it's going to be Boston. But
Boston,
I would
Chicago,
Japan,
Houston are like the next tier.
I don't
you'll
know.
You'll see Seattle quite a bit out of Japan too.
Yeah, Japan, I would say it would be Boston and Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's it, man. I mean, so I think, my take on it is New Era's done an excellent job all year, kind of peppering us with good stuff to buy for our respective teams, MLB related. I think they did an okay job with the 100th anniversary. I think that there were some big misses there, but I also think, listen, they're also old hats. Chaos is not going to look good now to people. Even the wave hat may not look good to everybody, but the historical value of them is what's kind of significant. And then moving into the newest collection, which is Patch Pride, I think was well done, man. I think you've got great logos on each hat, great embroidery. You've got a World Series logo on all of them that have won a World Series, and then you also have an All-Star game, a relevant All-Star game. And the Red Sox, the selection was perfect. It was spot on. They're the most important World Series in their history and the most important All-Star game in their history. They just did a really good job with this collection, man. I think it was well thought out, well executed.
Yeah, even on the Dodgers one, they didn't just put 4 LA logos. They used a sleeve logo. They used a Brooklyn logo. They used the outline logo. So even on something like that, it still looked fairly good.
Yeah, they didn't get married to just logos that were on the front of the hat.
Right. Yep.
I think that's the problem that I think maybe Hat Club's logo timeline collection with the Yankees and LA specifically ran into, because they were married to the fact that it had to be on the front of the hat.
Yeah. It was consistent, though.
It was consistent, but I'm saying this is why I would give this one this collection somewhat of a leg up, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I love the Chicago White Sox and Chicago Cubs only because there was varieties in the logo.
Right.
So are you okaying the green panel on the LA timeline? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Nobody's.
Well, on that note, since Leon wanted to denigrate this into a discussion about something we wanted to forget, Leon, why don't you take us away, buddy?
Yeah. Make sure you guys like, rate, review, subscribe, and then comment. And let us know which of the 100-year anniversary hats you guys picked up. What are some of the hits? What are some of the misses? And we'll catch you guys soon with some more exclusive content. Until then, stay fitted.
See you, everybody.